What if I told you that it's not your looks, your bank account, or your height that matter most to women? It's what most guys never realize until it's too late. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on what women secretly look for in a man, beyond what they say out loud. Welcome to Heart Talks, the place where we decode the silent languages of love, attraction, and connection. If you've ever found yourself asking, what do women actually want? You're in the right place. 1. Emotional safety. The silent priority. Most men think attraction is about impressing women. But the truth is, women want to feel emotionally safe around you before they'll ever fully open up. That means you don't mock her vulnerabilities. You don't explode when she shares something uncomfortable. And you listen without trying to fix her every time. Women crave a man who can hold space for them, calmly, without judgment. It's not about being passive, it's about being grounded. The kind of presence that says, you're safe here. 2. Authentic confidence, not cockiness. Confidence is magnetic, but it's not about being the loudest guy in the room. It's about knowing who you are, even when no one else gets it. The kind of man who stands up for what he believes in, even when it's unpopular, doesn't need validation to feel worthy, can laugh at himself without tearing others down. Cocky men need to be noticed. Confident men already know their value. That difference? Women feel it immediately. 3. Purpose. A man on a mission. Women are drawn to men who are going somewhere, and not just existing, but living with intention. Purpose doesn't mean you need to be rich or famous. It means you have passions beyond just chasing women. You're building something. Even if it's just a better version of yourself, your time and energy matter, and you don't give them away aimlessly. A man with purpose inspires trust because his actions aren't dictated by fear, boredom, or insecurity. 4. Emotional intelligence, not just logic. Want to know a secret? A woman notices when you sense her mood shift and ask, are you okay? She notices when you apologize sincerely, not just to end an argument, but because you truly understand her hurt. Emotional intelligence is sexy. It's rare. And it shows her that you're not just available. You're capable of navigating the emotional depths of a relationship. 5. Integrity. Do you do what you say? This one's simple but powerful. Do you keep your word, follow through on small things, like showing up on time or texting when you said you would? Own your mistakes without shifting the blame? Women silently track your consistency because consistency equals trust, and trust is the foundation of everything. 6. Respect, especially when no one's watching. It's easy to be charming to her face. But what about how you speak about your ex? How you treat wait staff, strangers, or people who can't help you? How you act when you don't get your way? Respect is revealed in the moments where no reward is on the table. And women pick up on that faster than you think. 7. Masculine calm, not control. Contrary to toxic stereotypes, masculinity isn't about dominance. It's about inner calm in the face of chaos. A woman doesn't want to feel controlled. She wants to feel protected, emotionally and energetically, by a man who can stay calm during conflict. Set boundaries without threats. Provide stability, not possessiveness. This kind of masculinity, it doesn't shout, it radiates, and that's unforgettable. 8. Curiosity, not complacency. You'd be surprised how many men stop asking questions after they get the girl. But women crave connection. And connection grows from curiosity. Ask her what she's been thinking about lately, what her childhood was like, what her dreams are. Be the kind of man who keeps discovering her, even after years together, because the men who get her aren't always the best looking. They're the ones who never stopped learning her. 9. A sense of humor that feels safe. No, you don't need to be a stand-up comedian, but you do need to be able to laugh with her, at yourself, and even during tough moments. Women love men who can turn tension into lightness without mocking or being mean. It's not about the jokes you tell, it's about the feeling you create. I can be myself around him, and we still find joy. 10. Vulnerability, the real flex. Here's the truth: vulnerability is power, not oversharing, not trauma dumping, but being real about your fears, your past, your hopes. When a man says, "This is hard for me, but I trust you enough to share it," that's when a woman feels truly seen and trusted. Because if you're willing to let her in, she'll want to stay. At the end of the day, women don't fall in love with the most impressive man in the room. They fall for the one who makes them feel safe, seen, and deeply understood, even in silence. This is Heart Talks. See you soon.